Dante Fido back after some time because due to popular demand and perhaps maybe losing a bunch of subscribers. Now that has nothing to do with it. I don't give a shit about subscribers. Just kidding, you guys are. I am back playing WoW, and let me explain this first boss real fast. Okay, basically what this dude's gonna do is he's gonna use a move on the entire raid called something, I don't know. It's gonna, you see he's using it right there. It's gonna drain your health down to 1, and then he's gonna use a move called Stay of Execution, which kind of, I don't even know what that fucking does. It does something. I think it heals you a little bit or something. I don't know. But you, like, he'll drop everyone down to 1 health, and then I think he'll heal you for like 10% of your health. You need to re-heal like all the way back up because he'll do another move. He'll do another move called Pain and Suffering, and that needs to be interrupted, or that will fucking kill whoever it's being used on. That person will be stunned, and then they will die. And you have no many times you have no idea how many times I've been in a group and nobody interrupts that shit, and I get fucking killed. I get killed, and somebody else gets killed, and then soon, before you know it, the whole raid is dead. But anyway, at, what is that, 10%? 15? 20%. 20% he goes into this stupid little fucking Archangel form, or Dark Angel, and he'll just mass spam AoE the raid until he's dead. So, heal through that, pop your cooldowns, burn him down until he dies. That's basically how that fight works. Anyway, so, last you guys heard, I guess, maybe I was playing Rift. Rift, I will still admit that Rift is better than WoW, but I've gone back to WoW because WoW has been out for almost 7 years now, and it has had that 7 years to get, like, everything right. And, you know, I mean, it's got, like, the LFG, it's got balanced battlegrounds, and all that crap. Rift has an LFG system, too, but it just doesn't have the community, you know. They added a call to arms thing now, where, like, if you do LFG and you decide to tank, you get bonus rewards and shit. And queue times were originally, like, a half hour for heroic, and now they've actually dropped down to, like, if I go DPS, they drop down to, like, 10 minutes. 10 minutes is totally cool. I can wait for that. So, yeah. I don't know. The Rift had the LFG system, but it was only for their server. Like, you would only group with people across your server. So, like, I remember I was in LFG once, and it was like, I was signed up as DPS and support, which means I could go healer because my guy was a Chloromancer. Or I actually signed up for healer, too. And I was in queue for like 45 minutes, and then I just like stopped playing and was like, this is taking too fucking long. There isn't enough stuff to do. I mean, you go around and grind rifts, but that's like it. So, yeah. WoW has just had like all of these years to get it all right. And I think that's why people like it so much, is they go to all these other games and they're like, oh, this doesn't have this, and this doesn't have this, like Rift doesn't have all this different shit. WoW has a lot of other cool, good shit. It doesn't have all the stuff that makes WoW so good, because WoW has had the time to get, you know, everything that people want. So, and also, honestly, when I quit back in January, I had every intention of coming back and playing WoW once the new patch was released, and the new patch will be released on the 28th of this month. So, I think I came back, like, just in time for that, which is what I wanted to do. Is I wanted to get my Death Knight and, like, his full T11 and run around like that and look all badass and shit. I honestly had every intention of coming back and playing WoW once they decided to release the Nets Raid. And in releasing the Nets Raid, that'll also make everything easier, and the game will become fun again, because honestly, as I mentioned in one of my videos way back, like, playing the game just wasn't fun anymore. You go into a fucking heroic, somebody doesn't know what they're doing, you wipe once, everybody leaves, you go wait for another half hour for that shit to happen again, and you'll be lucky to get one dungeon done a day. So, they've done a lot of changes, things have become a lot easier, the game is fun again, and I've been able to experience that firsthand coming back, so, I will continue to play WoW. I'll continue to post videos because you guys seem to really enjoy them and you really want to see them. As always, like, the whole reason why I'm playing WoW and anything is I'm just waiting for the Old Republic. This is all just to buy time until the Old Republic, which I hope comes out really fucking soon. I want to play that so fucking bad. I saw all their videos at E3 that they were doing for that, the Tatooine thing, the new video they got, the return, the trailer on that. That looks fucking amazing. Oh, the game is gonna be so awesome. It's totally gonna. I think BioWare and LucasArts are taking the time to get all of it right, and because I mentioned in the video that they basically have the game done, they're just doing all the beta testing now and getting feedback from players and changing everything. Like they talked about how they changed the interface, how they had like all these little designs and shit on there, and people are like, no, we don't want that on our fucking interface. We want it to have only shit that we need, and we want to be able to see the rest of the screen. And BioWare was like, okay, we'll do that. So they actually talked about how they completely redesigned the entire interface to make it as good as possible for players, and they got a lot of positive feedback on that. So, like BioWare BioWare and LucasArts basically have the game done. They're just like doing a lot of finishing touches on it. So I'm pretty sure they mentioned it'll come out 4th quarter. I'm thinking like October is when it'll come out. Like really early 4th quarter, I think. Hopefully not December. That would really suck. I mean, that would be smart for them to do that just in time for Christmas, but hopefully they get it out done pretty soon. Hopefully I get a goddamn email saying I get a freaking beta invite. But anyway, yeah, I just play WoW because I'm waiting for the Old Republic. Anyway, look at you see in the lower right-hand corner, that's recount. You see what those numbers say? I am destroying this group in DPS, and I'm tanking. Is that OP? I even say right here, I'm like, if you guys can't beat me in DPS, you're not gonna beat the second boss. So I'm sorry to say this, but we skipped this boss through my better judgment because we'll just get fucking destroyed in that fight. You gotta be able to burn down ads, and then you have to DPS the boss, and then like as soon as the ads pop back up, you gotta be able to burn them down again, or they're gonna buff and heal the boss, and they'll fucking do damage, and they'll kill everybody, and it's really a pain in the ass fight. And I don't want to tank it, so fuck it. But yeah, I don't know, you get like tanking, you get vengeance, and like it makes it so that you get attack power based on a certain number of damage you were given, and on boss fights that gives me like 10,000 bonus attack power. So like, I mean, I'm doing this stupid amount of I'm pulling like a constant 12k in this DPS or in this fucking dungeon. I'm in like all tank gear with tank spec and shit. So I don't know, it just seems crazy. Like, I mean, I hit for like, you see right there, I hit for 48k as a tank. I'm pulling like 50k death strikes and like 40k heart strikes that like heart strike cleaves for 3 targets, and it's like 40k on all of them. And it's like, holy shit. I mean, I don't know if that's like this with other tanks, but like with a Blood Death Knight, you hit like a fucking truck, just like you did in Wrath of the Lich King. It's like you do so much damage. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I just think Vengeance is really OP for tanking. It makes you just do so much damage. I mean, it's a lot cooler when I remember trying to tank back at BC and Wrath. BC and late Wrath, anyway, before you get geared and stuff, and you can't hold aggro at all. I mean, it like fucking sucks. So, I mean, this is cool that it's cool that I can hold aggro now because I'm doing way more damage than everybody, but it's kind of shitty that I'm doing more damage than DPS as a tank. I don't know. I'm not complaining, though. I do crazy amounts of damage as Frost, and I do crazy amounts of damage as Blood. And my main is my Death Knight, so don't nerf anything. I'm good with all of it. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, and now I don't remember what it was. Totally drawing a fucking blank right here. It was important, too. Damn it. I don't know. Lost my train of fucking thought. So, wow, yeah, I really don't know what I was gonna say. Like, I had it, and then I was like, I'm gonna mention this, I just want to finish my sentence, and then I finished my sentence, and now I don't know what I want to say. Don't know. Anyway, so I've been leveling my hunter, or you guys saw I got my hunter to 85, which is pretty cool. So, ooh, I just totally skipped a boss fight, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Well, shit, hang on. Here's this boss fight. Okay, have you guys ever played, in school, did you ever play red light, green light? Where if it's green light, you move, or you move, and then if it's red light, you don't move? Yeah, neither has half of the members in World of Warcraft. So, I've played that, and I'm the only one who, like, knows that shit, and it's like, oh, look, green light, green mitts, keep moving. If you've got deadly boss mods, it'll fucking tell you. Oh yeah, ice crystals, move out of the way of that shit. Because that shit hurts. This is a pretty difficult boss fight just because there's a lot of damage. And, yeah. Green mitts, keep moving. That means keep fucking moving. I even mentioned this before the fight. I'm like, red light, red mitts, don't move. Green light, or green mitts, keep moving. See right here, red mitts, do not move. Look at that fucking dumbass. He keeps running around, freaking moving. It's like, fortunately we had a really good healer, so it was like, okay. Green mitts, keep moving. Move! So yeah. Anyway, you guys should fucking play League of Legends, man. That's what I'm doing, like, in between. I'm mainly playing WoW a little bit, and I'm playing League of Legends, but yeah, League of Legends is fun. I love running around raping people with Warwick. It's just awesome. So I'm doing heroics on my hunter a little bit. Maybe I'll show you videos of that. I really don't want to. I'm also leveling my warden now. My warden is level 40. So maybe when I get him higher, I'll show you guys some videos of that. But, yeah, mainly what I'm just doing is I'm just tanking heroics so I can get my stuff down. And I'm trying to do the Rise of the Zandalari heroics for lulz, and most people fail at those. It's really depressing. But anyway, here's how you do this fight. See where I'm standing? You're gonna have your healer, and then any range you have is gonna stand right there, and they're not gonna fucking move. And then I and any melee are going to be down here. And this makes it so that your ranged does not get hit by the dude's bullet storm, and they never have to move. They can just stand there and chill. So I'm going to pull the boss. I get stuck right there. Pulling the boss, and yeah. So do all your deeps and do all your shots and all that shit. Do your heals, AoEs. Do it all from up there where you're safe. And when the boss decides to shoot his little bullet storm thing, which he'll do, you need to get the fuck out of the way, or it's going to fuck you up. And then the boss is also going to put a curse on someone, and that curse does increasing shadow damage over time for like 10 seconds, and like when it does like it does like 20k, and then 40k, and then 60k, and then 80k, and then like 100k, like every 2 seconds for 10 seconds, and it'll like fuck you up so bad. It's like impossible to heal through almost. Decurse it! De-fucking curse it! But anyway, and he does bullets and you dodge that shit. And that's pretty much it. So, I will see you guys in the next heroic that I decide to do. So, take it easy. Peace.